Alrighty, welcome to another round of the Cold Open Cup round of 16 weekend. I am Walmart5193. Joining me in the commentary booth is Dynascape. How are you doing, Dynascape?
What is up, Walmart? We're back with the second conditional match of this round. It is gonna be Phantasma against Fumo Gaming, duking it out in the losers bracket to see who survives for the next week.
Yeah, and we are currently in warm-ups right now. Very unexpected warm-up, especially with the Cold Open Cup 4.3 stars, and we're seeing just most of these players playing these dense stream patterns very well. Like even Sugo is holding a 99, and most likely in F. Oh, never mind.
No, okay. Get the curses out early, right, Walmart? Yeah, I mean, as you said, these streamy patterns are quite nice to warm up with. I feel like it might be telling as to what one team wants to pick over a couple of other maps. RC seems like they are already warmed up, so I think they're not taking this too seriously, but it's interesting to point out that Konohana and Sugos are above Angel's accuracy at this moment.
Yeah, definitely definitely warmed up hens before their match, so definitely gonna be a little bit of a risk for Phantasma. Einsel actually matching up with almost matching up with Konohana Lucia, and RC with not doing the greatest, but not really gonna put the blame on RC here. Probably did not warm up all, so definitely gonna be a good warm-up, and we're not going to have this dense map, dense type of these maps in the map pool. So
yeah, I think it's interesting to note that at about the difficulty of this map pool, Phantasma kind of has about an average of low 980s for their match earlier this weekend, where they had 5-0'd Team Smirkcat, which was seed 64, I believe. And Fumo Gaming doing quite a bit better in terms of the team scoring throughout the maps. I think that they had averaged pretty much a high 980 as opposed to Phantasma's low 980. And that was in the Nailbiter stream set against Pepe Clown team. First match streamed of the weekend, and it did go to tiebreaker. That was very exciting to cast, so hopefully this one will be too. Maybe we'll get a close game out of these two teams.
I believe this is one of our final streamed matches for Saturday, and then we'll come back with some hype matches tomorrow. And see, Konohana Lucia almost with, I believe that's an FC, if they can hold on to these little streamy staircase patterns. And where did RC, where'd you go? Hello?
I think RC with the really quick quit out is ready to play already, is what I'm thinking. Hopefully that's not a disconnect on their side.
That is a DC. They did leave the lobby. Looking at the NP link. Yeah, they did leave the match. So DC probably near the end. Thank God it's only warm-ups. This is not, like halfway through an actual match.
But the chips
Oh
are
my.
impeccable. Chips Ahoy is here for it.
This warm-up is impeccable.
Yeah,
Pale.
interesting
But
warm-up.
still score some
Chips
chocolate.
Ahoy ad
Chips Ahoy is
for
here it.
about a minute and a half. In the last stream
chocolate
match
swishy.
that we had where Hyper and
But you want that chocolate
Molten
chip.
Light were casting, we got
Chips
a
Ahoy is here
shampoo
for it.
ad. So
When it's
I guess
tracked on repeat,
today's
but
the
you
day for
pause
propaganda or
for the
something.
chocolate. Chips Ahoy is here for
Yeah,
it.
definitely
Yeah,
some
it's not easy being
ads
so
coming in.
delicious.
It's not.
Wait,
Yeah,
don't
it's not
skip
easy
it,
being
Then
delicious.
you're gonna miss out on these snacks. Best feature: chocolate chips.
You know, personally, I prefer
Wait,
the
what?
regular Chips
Oh.
Ahoy over the chewy kind,
Chips
but
Ahoy
that's
is
just
here.
me. I know it
Here
might
for
be a
happy.
controversial opinion, but
I eat
What's
Oreos.
one that I
in the
hold.
box?
Yeah,
Wait,
I mean,
don't
I would
skip it.
take
They're
Chips Ahoy
snacks.
over Oreos.
We are not the same.
Yeah, we aren't. Don't worry. And that's why we work so well together.
Chips
In
Ahoy
the
is
Please
here.
tell
Here
me
for
that
happy.
this map has a video in the background. But I believe our streamer has videos delayed, or not delayed, taken off. So if that is the case, it would be great to see a video of like just like all
This
the
drip
ads.
is respectable.
Yeah,
But the
unfortunately we won't
chips
be able to see it,
are
but
impeccable.
I mean,
Chips
I'm
Ahoy is
imagining
here
it.
for
This
it.
is quite
When
the
it's in
map.
the pot,
Cringing at this.
It doesn't
but
help that
you
it is
still
every
score some
cringe
chocolate.
Chips
Chips
Ahoy,
Ahoy
Chips
is here
Ahoy
for
ad.
it.
It's very similar to the
When the
first
shot is swishy,
warm up,
ooh,
except
but
you
you
know
want that
obviously just a
chocolate
bit
chippy.
buffed in
Chips
terms of
Ahoy
how
is
dense
here
and
for it.
fast these streams
When
are.
it's trap on repeat,
Okay, yeah, a
for the
little bit more
chocolate.
denser than the
Chips Ahoy is
last
Yeah, just a
warm up.
It's
slight
not easy
bit.
being so
It's not easy
Wait,
being
don't
so
skip.
delicious.
Then you're gonna miss out on these snacks. Best feature: chocolate chips. Bake time.
Sugo's comboing these
Chips
bursts.
Ahoy is here.
Yeah, I was
Here
gonna say
for
it's a
happy.
very impressive
Ooh, the
score by
box.
Sugo so far.
Wait, don't skip. There's snacks.
Wait, don't skip.
There's snacks.
Oh.
Whoa!
Got it.
Sugo,
Found it.
everyone
Chips
funding a
Ahoy is
drop
here.
actually.
Here for happy.
Everyone's synchronizing their misses on that like vibro type section.
Announced their delicious new cookie with Hershey's milk chocolate. So just imagine all this, but with chunks of all
Alright,
that.
second warm up
Can we get a
pretty
visual?
much ending
New
now.
Chips Ahoy cookies made with Hershey's
Hopefully you
milk
guys can
chocolate.
get too hungry after that.
Please tell me it's
But
over.
yeah, it's over Walmart. Don't worry, we're good now.
I just ate like fried chicken and potato wedges before this. So, don't worry, I'm not gonna get hungry. Well, looking at the delicious Chips Ahoy cringe advertisements mapped by Dev.
Yeah, and hopefully these players are hungry for the win because it is time to get on with the rolls.
Not gonna like gumballs over cookies. And I think Phantasma won the roll. Chat's not being shown. What? Hello?
Where's?
Epsilon? What are you doing here? I think Epsilon hijacked the stream.
I think Steven secretly leaked the grand finals map pool for us, unfortunately. Cat's out of the bag.
Zam. I think our ref kind of got confused with the tiebreakers. This was meant to be the grand finals tiebreaker.
Exactly.
And normally when a ref is done with warm-ups, they switch the map to the tiebreaker. So
LN3 gonna be protected from from Phantasma. It does make sense because I do know that generally Ansel is pretty good at L, and Fumo Gaming gonna go ahead and protect and ban at the same time. Right, Spy protect makes sense. They did have very, very good scores in their last match against Paper Clown team and bans LN2, taking away an LN option for Phantasma.
yeah, now we're going into Forgotten 1.4 now. So Fantastic going up to ban now. Yeah, I guess we can ban tiebreaker. Still gotta play
Yeah,
Epsilon.
If I were Phantasma, it'd probably be a consistency pick from the Rice side of things. So maybe something like, honestly, Rice 4 seems like a good pick for Rice 2 because seeing how well Konohana did on those maps, you are probably gonna want to ban something like that.
Alright. Probably gonna discuss it in OSU DMs. Not wanting to really. Probably gonna, yeah, probably the best choice is to discuss it with your teammate, definitely, because you want something that both your team can agree on. This is just the maps of all time.
Yeah. All right, Rise 3 being banned.
Yeah, gonna
Took
be
out by Phantasma.
the MDX 2v5. All right, now
Again.
now it's gonna be Phantasma's pick. I feel like they might go for some of the Rice picks right off the get-go. Going for Rice 5, which is perspective.
And that's actually a bit interesting. Again, power move being played out here by Phantasma as it was Fumo Gaming's Protect. So kind of a run back from what Fumo Gaming tried to do with the Paper Clown team, where they picked the Protect of their opponents right off the bat, only to lose and give up a break point as well as the next pick. So it's always interesting to see teams do it. We're gonna have to see if power moves are gonna go 0 for 2 this weekend.
Phantasma is honestly well known for picking the other team's Protect when it comes to their first map. So this is definitely not the first time they have done this. And now we are underway with Perspective. Little bit of based off what I'm seeing right now, a little LN section to begin, and then I believe it's gonna go into a bit of a jump stream. So most of this map's gonna be filled with jump stream. So more on the accuracy and stamina side of things, and of course your consistency when it comes to both of these teams.
Yeah, and I would like to point out that both of these teams did play this in their first match for this round. Einzel and RC getting a 987 and 975 for a team total of 1.962, whereas Konohana Lucia and Sugos played this to get a team score of 1.964, so slightly edging out Phantasma. However, a miss, which is very easy to get on this map, is totally within the realm of possibility to switch things over.
Yeah, especially with this map almost being 4 minutes long, despite its quite low BPM jump stream. Definitely still something to be on the lookout for. As a little second jump stream pattern, only a third in. So won't be surprised if we see some misses near the end, which could definitely balance out or benefit a bit of the other team here.
Yeah, especially when the mental stamina and focus kind of runs out, as well as physical stamina too could be a problem for any of these players. However, right now Konohana doing really well with a 99.82 as we get into the second jump stream section.
I believe
Sugos
Konohana
and RC pretty much tied.
I believe Konohana Lucia dropped a bit of 200 near the beginning of the chart. So seeing a 99.8 means their ratio is probably like 1 to 10 or something crazy. Which is definitely something quite frightening if you're going for a jump stream pick, which is definitely easy to get good ratio on. Jump stream maps are very easy to pull off good ratio on. But as you can see, everyone holding relatively good accuracy. The lowest accuracy in this entire lobby is only 99.3. So that's a bit frightening as we're reaching the final quarter of the map. Fumo Gaming having a bit of a lead to work with, but I believe a miss could potentially even out a bit, and that's a 200 from Sugos.
Yeah, it's a bit of a start. There's only one more jump stream section left in the map. However, it seems like the lead for Fumo Gaming is around that 12,000 mark. So we're gonna need more than one miss at this point for Phantasma to take this point.
Yeah, and as there's not really much more map left, I believe this will be a guaranteed point for Fumo Gaming. Only this final jump stream pattern remains. Konohana Lucia still up at that 99.8 range. Ansel dropping a bit of accuracy down to 99.25 as that's gonna settle it. A little of these little bursts of jump stream, and that will close out this map. Fumo Gaming taking the first point. Konohana Lucia with only 1-200. That's kind of impressive. Everyone FCing, which is also really impressive. Both Fumo Gaming having single digit 200s, RC as well with the single digit 200 count, but accompanied with a 100, which definitely messed up a bit of the score. Also 993k. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
almost a 994 from Konohana is extremely scary. I don't think that's gonna be topped this round, honestly.
You
But
get a
again, as you
gumball.
said, yeah, Konohana, you get a gumball. But as you said, Ansel, RC, Sugos did very well to keep their FCs too. It's just that Sugos had kind of beat out their counterpart, and obviously Konohana's top scoring by such a large margin really pushed Fumo Gaming to, pretty comfortably secure that point against Phantasma.
Yes. Fumo Gaming going ham over Rice 1 being picked. With, of course, Fumo's being Fumo's being marketable plushies from the Toho project. Definitely something to be excited about, having a Toho chart in your tournament with your team being named after Toho.
Yeah,
Rice 1
pretty
being
interesting.
picked.
Maybe they'll get the Toho buff because they are Fumo Gaming. I mean, it is their pick. They were able to get that breakpoint off of Phantasma, so it's always very, very nice because you only need 5 points to secure the match. So it's a good start.
But I don't think this will really be a benefit for Fumo Gaming, despite them being a marketable plushie from the Toho project. If you look closely, they're rocking a Reimu Fumo, although this is Flanders Scarlet with UN Owen was her. So this could be a bit of a stress for Fumo Gaming as well. Not being
wrong
Flanders
mascot.
Scarlet. Wrong character.
That's
Yeah,
alright,
but
though. I'm sure they will be pretty comfortable on this pick. I mean, especially when you took a similar map just now in comfortable fashion. It shouldn't be too much of a problem as long as you are aware and ready for the flams that come with the jump stream.
Yeah, this is relatively the same as perspective. So just more timing based, I would say. Like you mentioned, lots of flams and pretty much same format with jump stream in there. So here we go, hopping in to the Crimson Empire. As we can see, a very early score flicker coming from both sides. So yeah, I could see this being quite a close match. Probably getting a bit more evening out here as Phantasma has a lead over Fumo Gaming right now.
Yeah, it's Konohana versus Ansel on the top half of the screen, whereas RC and Sugos are battling it out, but unfortunately Sugos is losing that battle. Ansel does drop, so things are kind of evened out just a slight bit, but for now Phantasma holds a slight edge over Fumo Gaming.
So Fumo Gaming won off a breakpoint, and so we can see potentially back-to-back breakpoints if Phantasma takes this, as it is really close.
Yeah, Ansel and RC are pretty much tied in accuracy, whereas Konohana is above both of them and Sugos are below both of them. It's extremely close at this point.
Yeah, and Konohana Lucia strikes again, 99.77, almost up to a 99.8 margin. But it's just Sugos having that low accuracy. Definitely gonna have to bump that up with RC and Ansel roughly having the same accuracy. And here comes a little bit of a stream section that can definitely mess up a few of these players' runs. A little bit of one-handed trills.
Yeah,
But
the Jacks as well,
nothing-
but they're pretty menial. They're quite trivial. Only about a quarter left in the map to go. However, it seems like there is work to be done for Phantasma to try to secure a break point. Konohana still holding strong at a 99.77. Sugo's just slightly below RC and Einsel as the map tries to close out.
Yeah, as the map closes out, it looks like Fumo Gaming stays stable actually, with RC dropping a bit of accuracy. That is definitely going to be the nail in the coffin, with Konohana Lucia's accuracy being crazy. Another 1-200 play, 992k from Konohana Lucia. Definitely a frightening player when it comes to jump stream and accuracy in general. Fumo Gaming is gonna bump up their score 2-0, getting that Toho advantage.
Yeah, I feel like Konohana, I don't know, like drank the juice, drank the secret energy drink before this match, because that must be like another PB or something for them. It's important to note that both teams didn't play Rice 1 in their match earlier this weekend, so there was no existing info that could have been gathered. It was just a total shot in the dark for Fumo Gaming, but it ended up paying off. Phantasma striking back immediately, picking Cat's Eye.
Yeah, the fascinating Cat's Eye, definitely more of a timing map than more than anything. Pretty dense, honestly, throughout the map. Gonna need lots of consistency. One of the more denser maps.
Yeah, I'd say it's very consistent in its difficulty, but it probably is the hardest LN map in the pool. I guess you could probably make an argument for LN2. However, that one is struck out. So Phantasma trying to test how good Fumo Gaming holds on harder LN maps, so that maybe they could branch off into the hybrids later on in the match.
Yeah. Here we go.
And I
Underway
will say,
with...
I'll go ahead.
Oh no, you can go.
Okay, yeah, I will say that Konohana already got a 993 on this map, so I feel like that's the bar that he's set, and I expect no less than that. Sugo's getting a 973 on this map with a 99.18 FC. We're gonna have to see if they can possibly push that score just a little bit more, because RC and Einsel had also played this map, getting a 985 and 975 respectively.
Yeah, going into the little core section of the chart, Konohana Lucia 99.82. I think this potentially might be a V1 double S run. Einsel with a 99.2 lowest accuracy, but Sugo's not too far behind. RC with a 9.6, trying to catch up, and that lead from Fumo Gaming is slightly being narrowed. Sugo's finding bit of 200s. It's getting quite near the edge. Konohana Lucia dropping a bit of accuracy as well, but nothing too much. That costed them just a bit, and it's slightly being shrunken. Only halfway mark with these more release-based patterns. Definitely could slip up a few players if not careful.
Yeah, and especially with the coordination required, especially when the columns you have to hold more than two at the same time. I just want to say that Sugos is doing like extremely well compared to their last run on this map, and I feel like that's the difference maker. Sugos right up there, slightly beating out Einsel in terms of accuracy, and of course cross map we have Konohana absolutely demolishing RC when it comes to the accuracy, almost by 0.8